Hey guys, what's up? This is Chris of Lore coming at you again, finally. Back in the United States. Yay. Sorry it's been a while. I've been pretty mobile since getting back. Lots of stuff to talk about. Um, so yeah, I'm finally back in America, and it's been pretty weird going through some reverse culture shock. Like I want to do the two-handed presentation thing that they do in Korea a lot, like when you take change or give something to someone. And I keep, wanting to do that with people when I give my card and stuff. Um, it's been kind of strange being able to understand all the conversations around me. Um, and the food has been food has been bad, as in unhealthy, but it's been really tasty. So I'm worried about gaining a bunch of weight back. It's been kind of hard actually to resist the temptation. Thought I would do better, but so far so bad. Anyway, last I left you, we were in Philippines in that resort in Cebu. It was really awesome, but then we had like 40 hours of flying and waiting in airports ahead of us. So we basically spent that day just doing nothing. Went to the casino and spent a little bit of money, but their casinos are pretty terrible. Just sat in the airport basically reading books. Was reading a book called Flow, which talks about optimal experiences and how to achieve them. It's pretty good. Old, like in the '92, I think, but it's pretty good. And Tom was reading Confessions of an Economic Hitman, which I'm now reading since I finished the Flow book, and that's pretty good as well. But anyway, we sat there until our plane flew back to Manila, then had to wait like a couple hours, and then flew back to Korea, and then had to wait a few hours, like 5 hours, then flew from Seoul to Chicago. Finally made it back to the United States. Then we waited like an hour, or no, it was like 3 hours in Chicago, and then back to Kansas City. And it was so bad. Like, because I can't sleep sitting up, so it was like pretty rough flying and waiting. At one point in Chicago, like our flight got delayed, and so I just I was too tired. I just laid down on the floor and like took a nap because all the seats had like armrests on them. Anyway, I finally made it back to Kansas City. We met Tom's parents in there on that Friday because his grandfather was coming into town. They were all going to meet and go to the Harrah's Casino because he likes to gamble, I guess. So they got us they got us a room in that hotel, which was pretty awesome. It was really nice. It was really nice of them. And then I met his grandfather. I proceeded to gamble. I should not have gambled. Lost $500. But anyway, yeah, it was bad. But I was trying out craps for the first time, so it was fun to learn a new game. After that, went back and stayed with Tom for a few days. Got my phone. Basically, so over the weekend, hung out with Tom and his family. Then I got my phone, or I got a phone rather, a little prepaid phone, this thing. So, I was going through my stuff, all the boxes we had sent, going through all that. Then came the time to get a new driver's license. My wallet had been stolen a couple years ago in Korea, so I wanted to have to go through the process of getting a new Social Security card and driver's license and all that. Couldn't do it in Manhattan because they said you need to get a new driver's license, you got to take the test again because mine had expired. So you got to have your Social Security card and the 2 pieces of mail and whatever. Didn't really have any mail sent to Tom's house. But more importantly, I didn't have a Social Security card, and to get a Social Security card, you need your birth certificate, which I also didn't have. So there was a chance that it was in a box I left at my friend Jake's house before leaving. So he's up in Council Bluffs. So I got a prepaid phone, and I called him, and I'm like, dude, I'm going to come down. So I did on a Wednesday. The Monday, Tuesday, just hanging out with Tom and his family. Wednesday, I took a Greyhound bus from Kansas City to Omaha. And on the way, this black dude sat next to me and was just telling me all about his life. Like he was really talkative, and it was cool. It was nice talking to him. I felt bad because he was, talking about how he lost his mom and stuff at a young age, and he was an alcoholic. He really didn't know what to do with his life. So he's like, I write poetry for money. I'll write you a poem and give me some money. I was like, well, I don't have a pen or anything. I just gave him, at the end of the trip, I gave him like $3 because that's all I had. Like that's all the small bills I had on me. I didn't want to give him a 20 because like when he was telling me all this and like how he's all down and out, but then like he pulls out the smartphone and he's like going through the smartphone, and I'm like, well, you're not that down and out if you can afford a smartphone. But it was interesting to talk to him, and his view on life, his perspective. I didn't really agree with everything he said, but it's pretty interesting. Anyway, I got back to Council Bluffs, met up with Jake and Nick and everybody. Finally got to meet them or see them after 3.5 years. So I've been hanging out at Jake's. This is Jake's old room. You can see behind me, he's got the Goonies 2 poster and from the Atari, or it's the Nintendo rather. So he's been, he works nights kind of. So I've just been kind of chilling and playing. I got a 3DS with Monster Hunter 4 because my friend Ryan talked me into it. Been playing that. Been doing my music project. Yeah, seeing some people. Haven't seen everybody yet, but I've met back up with Jake and Ryan and Nick, Maddie, Cindy. So been seeing. Oh, and it reminds me, in Manhattan, I also met back up with Mandy and Nathan and those guys on Sunday night. So I've been seeing people. Not everybody, but I've been seeing a lot of people. Anyway, the birth certificate was here, luckily. So otherwise, I was going to have to go to Lincoln, an hour away from here, and get it. Or I was going to have to wait 14 days or 7 to 10 days to get it sent to me. But it was here. Went down to the Social Security office, and it was I did the application, but I thought it was going to be instantaneous, or maybe a day. But they said it's going to take 2 weeks. So the sticking point was not my birth certificate; it's the Social Security card. So I had them send it to Jake's house. Now I gotta wait for that before I get my driver's license. So still waiting. So what we're gonna do tomorrow, actually, Tom and Bowen are gonna come through Omaha, and we're gonna pick me up, and we're gonna go to North Dakota to look for housing and get that set up, so we have a house when we're there with the U-Haul and everything. So that's the plan. Yeah, and that's pretty much it. Just doing my, visiting with folks. Went to a place called Beercade in Omaha, which is pretty cool. It's like a bar with a bunch of arcade games, like a lot of pinball games and old school arcade games, Street Fighter 2, stuff like that. So that was really fun. Saw Fast and Furious 7. It was so, and I enjoy those movies. I know they are very, this one was very dumb. They're dumb movies, and this one was no letdown in that department. So, but it's dumb fun. But it was just ridiculous. Like some of the scenes in there are ridiculous. So I saw that with Jake and Ryan and his wife Michelle. Stayed with them a little bit. Played the Wii U a little bit. I saw my friend Ryan does stand up. He's trying to in the Omaha area. Went to one of his shows with some other people. It was pretty good. So yeah, more or less just hanging out. So. Also, Chopper's here. Chopper's in the United States for the first time. He doesn't know what's going on. Everything's new to him, so it's pretty interesting for Chopper. And see what else. Jake has a Roku, which I've never heard of. But apparently it's this box you hook up to your TV, and it's like internet TV, which is pretty cool. I've been playing around on that. He's got, today I watched a bunch of TED Talks. So I like TED Talks. He's got HBO Go on there because he has HBO on the regular cable, so you get a free subscription to HBO Go. They have Netflix. He has a Netflix account, so yeah, Roku's pretty cool. I'm probably gonna get one when I when I get settled in North Dakota because it seems like a good idea. I haven't been playing WoW at all since I've been back, since I've been on vacation. I don't know. I mean, I've just been I haven't been busy, but I've been mobile, and I don't know, I just don't want to do it, I guess. Maybe I'm over the addiction, but who knows. Anyway, so that's pretty much what's going on with me. Still on the laptop, so still not the best quality of recordings. Sorry about that. But just letting everyone know what's up. So I'm gonna say hi and bye. I guess hi and bye to all my friends in Korea, Claire and Becca and Chris and Brendan and Jian. Hello, Jian. Annyeong, Jian. All my friends back in Korea. Now I miss you guys. Now it's reversed. I was missing everyone here, and now that I'm here, I'm missing everyone in Korea. And it's weird, like now that I'm here, the time in Korea, the 3.5 years in Korea, feels like that, like it went by so quickly. So yeah, so I'm gonna go up to North Dakota, get all that figured out. Hopefully my social security card will arrive here by then. I can swing back here, get all that done, and then start looking for furniture and loading up the U-Haul and head up there. So, all right, just a quick update to let you guys know what's going on. Don't ever the Philippine airports are terrible. They're old and they don't know what's going on, and there's no good system, like ticketing system. Like that was the worst part. Going through all the Philippine airports is a nightmare. It's very very bad. But luckily, the view made up for it. The snorkeling and the beautiful ocean and the weather made up for it. But just be aware, if you ever go to the Philippines traveling, it's not good. It's pretty bad. So, all right, guys, I'm gonna upload this and I'll catch you later. I'll probably hit you back as soon as I get back from North Dakota and let everyone know what's